Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
I am taking a huge risk making this video, but this story must be told. It started a few weeks ago when Me and You Productions seemingly disappeared. If you didn't already know, Me and You Productions was a big fan of Fresh Cut Slim, possibly even his biggest fan. He always left comments on Slim's videos and even had over 100 of his comments hearted by Slim. He also made a few YouTube poops of Slim, which he had reacted to. But one day, Me and You Productions seemingly disappeared. He stopped commenting on Slim's videos, he stopped uploading videos, and became inactive on his Reddit and X accounts. It was very strange that this happened, but I soon found out the truth as to why Me and You disappeared. After getting in contact with Me and You's best friend, I was told that he was concerned with Slim's seemingly deteriorating mental health. Seeing this, Me and You tried to get in contact with Slim, but never got any replies. He tried Reddit, X, Slim's own website, and even went as far as finding Slim's email and phone number. He never got a response. Seeing Slim's mental state get worse and worse as he acted more unhinged in his newer videos, Me and You went to extreme measures and found out where Slim lived. Wanting to perform a wellness check on Slim, Me and You went to go visit him and make sure that he was alright. Before leaving, Me and You told his best friend that he was going to visit Slim. His best friend told him that it wasn't a good idea, but he did it anyways. That was the last time he spoke to Me and You. Shortly after, Me and You went completely offline, and his best friend couldn't even track his phone's location anymore. It's as if he seemingly vanished off the face of the earth. No one could figure out what happened. However, we would soon find out the fate of Me and You Productions. A few days after talking to Me and You's best friend, I got a notification that Slim had uploaded a new video. However, this notification was very strange. Instead of it being a video uploaded to Fresh Cut Slim or Fresh Cut Content, this was a notification for a video uploaded to Fresh Cut Slim 2. This was strange because besides naming the channel Fresh Cut Slim 2, he hadn't done anything with the channel until right then. Eager to see what it was, I clicked the notification. I will never forget what I saw once the video loaded. The video's title was completely blank, which was very bizarre. The video then started out like a normal Fresh Cut Content video, but the lighting was very bad and extremely dark. After about 10 seconds, Slim walked in the frame and sat down in his chair. There was water dripping from his mask. At first I assumed it was sweat, but it was actually tears. He started talking into the mic. He said,
"I did something bad."
He looked down and did a weird cry laugh. He then looked back up at the camera and continued talking.
This mask. This fucking mask. Whenever I put it on, I completely lose control of myself, as if the mask has a mind of its own and takes control of me, sort of like that one movie.
He looked down again for what seemed like forever. He then looked back up at the camera and resumed talking again.
This mask, it made me do some terrible things. My neighbors, my noisy fucking neighbors. Thanks to this mask, I don't have to worry about them anymore.
Slim looked down again and did another weird laugh cry. He mumbled,
"They're gone."
He repeated that phrase over and over, progressively getting louder and louder. Suddenly, there was a knock at Slim's door. He got up to answer it, but the voice on the other side of the door was very muffled. I heard Slim open the door, but then the video got very staticky and rapidly lost quality. The video then went black and a YouTube error occurred. When I tried to refresh the page, the video was gone. I didn't even have the chance to screen record it. I just sat there, staring at my screen, thinking about what he meant by "they're gone." By the time I realized what he meant, I got another notification from Fresh Cut Slim too. I clicked it and was led to another video. This video actually had a title. It was titled, "He's Gone Too." The description, though, was more disturbing than the title. It simply read, "Rest in peace, Me and You Productions." I then clicked play on the video. It buffered for a while, but then it began to play. It started out with Slim looking into the camera with a very chilling blank expression. After an uncomfortable amount of time, he began talking.
"He's gone.
Slim said.
How could I do this?"
Slim looked down for a while, shaking a little bit. Then he looked back up.
"I killed my biggest fan. How could I do such a thing?"
He started to look a mixture of angry and sad.
"It's this fucking mask,"
he said.
"You made me do this.
He started yelling at his mask.
You made me do these horrible things. Get the fuck off me."
Slim then tried to angrily rip the mask off his face, but it wouldn't come off. It was as if it was glued to his head. All of a sudden, this deafening, inhuman screeching began, and it looked like the mask was merging with Slim. His limbs began stretching and became disproportionately long, almost like Slenderman. The video was gradually becoming grainy and distorted. He then fell to the floor out of frame. What I saw next was something straight out of a nightmare. The video regained some quality. Then the lighting turned red as Slim stood up and was now what looked like to be about 9 feet tall. He was hunched over and had an impossibly wide smile on his face. He looked into the camera. He then said, in what didn't even sound like his voice,
"If you ever speak of me, I will find you."
He then jumped at the camera at an alarming speed. As I fell back in my chair from being jump scared, the video started to buffer and another error occurred. I tried to refresh the page, but now not only was the video gone, but so was the channel. In fact, all of his channels completely disappeared without a trace. I wanted to tell someone, but those words, "If you ever speak of me, I will find you," repeated in my head. Despite what I saw, I kept silent, hoping someone else would talk about what I saw. Surprisingly, a few popular YouTubers actually talked about the situation. Unfortunately, it did not end well. Not even an hour after these YouTubers made those videos, they went missing, and they're currently presumed dead from the monster that took over Slim. So, against my better judgment, I'm making this video to warn you about the monster of Fresh Cut Slim lurking about. But I have made a terrible mistake. Apparently, not only does he go after those who speak of him, he also goes after those who hear of him. So, please be wary of your surroundings. He could be thousands of miles away from you, but he could also be right behind you.